Today I'm removing the oil pump on the N55 engine with the engine in situ on the car. So what needs to be done is the subframe needs to be dropped, the engine raised slightly, and that should leave enough space to remove the sump. So I'm having to do this on a freshly rebuilt engine because for some reason the oil pressure is sky high and won't come down. So I'm suspecting the pressure relief valve on the oil pump, which is apparently a brand new genuine BMW part, but we'll see. So 13mm bolt here going into the crumple, or sort of crash bar, deformation bar, I can't remember what the exact name is. A Torx bolt in this hole right at the top, another Torx bolt here, really long one, this one here, and then at the back an 18mm head bolt at the back here. Same on both sides. Obviously I've already removed the under tray and the road wheels. So that's it underneath, as far as I can remember, on them the engine mount bolts. So three engine mount bolts on each side. Alternatively, you can go from the top and remove the 16mm nut, which on the passenger side we will have to remove anyway, because we've got to, by the looks of it, to get the sump off, or to get to the bolts that hold the sump on, we're going to have to remove the engine mount bracket, so the engine mount, that solid piece of metal above it. So with the airbox out of the way as well, once I've dropped the subframe, so I dropped it on a jack initially, but it does hold itself in position. I've then raised the engine probably 2 inches, 3 inches maybe, and the subframe is dropped as much as you can see here, so probably only an inch. I've removed the charge pipe. Let's drop that down out of the way because it's not very easy to get it out of position, but I've removed it from at both ends. Then the engine mount here, you've got 4 E18 bolts, a bit tricky to get to, and then you've got this vacuum pipe here, or purge, let's do it purge or something, bolted on here with an E10 I think. That's the fun bit of loosening all the bolts from under the car. Some of them are a bit more awkward than others, obviously with the steering rack and subframe in the way. For any that you're struggling to get a tool in, you can use a 10mm socket to squeeze into the gap. And don't forget the 3 that go through the gearbox housing. Unplug the level sensor. Now I'm just undoing the last bolt. we might just need to lift the engine a little bit more. As you can see, this is why we need the extra room. So we've got the oil pump and the pickup. Still looks like I might need to do something to make the subframe drop down a little bit more, but I'm very, very close. I'll jack the engine up as far as I can. I just need a few more centimetres to get it past the oil pickup. So these lips here were getting stuck on the gearbox housing. I managed to pry them down, and I think we're pretty much out. Yeah, there we go. So just dodging the pickup there. So that's it, got the sump off. So now we've got access to the oil pump. I'll need to undo that sprocket. The 2 bolts on this side holding the chain guide on, and there are 3 bolts holding it to the crankcase. So 1, 2, 3 bolts to remove. I might have to remove the pickup just to get it out of position. I'm not 100%, but I think this is a remanufactured oil pump. If you look, that is the BMW logo, but it's obviously worn off, and I think this is a genuine part that's been remanufactured, as they told me that they were fitting a brand new genuine pump. And I think what's happened is the pressure relief valve is stuck closed, which is causing sky high oil pressure on my engine. So I'll get this swapped out and hopefully fix the issue.